You don't say to mama, you don't read, oh. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazin Namdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I judge a bless Biafra. Chuko Kika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Utman down Fodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Tura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwu Kika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. They tried by the canories. This reckless Fulani. They conquered the Lorraine. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day. Every day. Every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwu Kika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dexinabiomi terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Batami terrorist. Boko Haram in the army terrorist. They stop the people from farming terrorist. Abubakar Malami terrorist. Mainstream media swami terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. It's a lie Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafrans fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless. Chukwu Kika Biama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They can come into Biafra land one day. Run them out of the land one day. Run them out now. Run them out now. Yo. Divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away. Biafra, black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus gave away. Biafra.
You see, the land of Biafra must be defended at all cost. At all cost. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody. You see, the land of Biafra must be defended at all cost. At all cost. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody. People don't know what is coming, do they? They have no idea. I feel sorry for the zoo. They have no idea. Any day that all of you gang up to support your one Nigeria garbage, the more you're digging your collective graves. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. Can never be fixed. Let me tell you something, you're in for a shock. People sometimes they ask me, why do we, this very team that I lead, why do we always choose the hard way to get this Biafra? There are ways to do it. You can mellow down. I said to them, to hell with you. I don't want it the easy way. I don't want Biafra the easy way. I want every enemy to come out. I want every adversary to come out. I want every follower of Lucifer to come out. Come and face us direct. And we decimate you. Let me.
Anya simba na anyị ga-aga ka enwe ike wee nwere onwe anyị. Ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-asọ nwere onwe tụmụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ bụ mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bụbụ isi a sị na-achọghị ụdị nka ọ bụghị anyị maka ga-eji wee chụọ aja ọzọ. Ihe anyị na-aga na anyị ga-enwerịrị onwe anyị. O nweghị ihe mmadụ dị ndụ pụrụ ime gbasara ya. Eluigwe ekpebiela na anyị ga-enwere onwe anyị, nwere onwe nke anyị ga-enwetakwa. Kwa ebulaka jụrụ ụmụ ya sị gbole ka ihe ga-eme unu mara ihe.
Before Biafra come, I am telling you the fact. This is not a joke. I will be your last bus stop. All of you combined together. I will be your last bus stop. And we have come to uproot the root of DOS, which is Barrister Joffo. Barrister Joffo, I will be, I have not just I will, I have become your last bus stop. And said it from the beginning till now. I will be your end until Biafra come. Ichibo munu bachikem munyo ni te ana me see you there unu ga no be there aso until Biafra come.
Aburo manu ana tata ita me come gi like this, you will be infected. If you eat me as a meat, all cancer kineri gina cancer mebe, or you cancer you finish again, come and eat me as a meat. If you eat me and go to sleep and wake up, you know, you can't eat me.
Ọkpụkpụ mbụ abụrụ ọkpụkpụ na-anọ mmadụ n'onu onye aha ka dị ndụ. No. Ọkpụkpụ nke mụ ọ nọrọ gị n'onu ogbuo gị pii.
Ọkpụkpụ mbụ abụrụ ọkpụkpụ na-anọ mmadụ n'onu onye ahụ aka dị ndụ. Ọkpụkpụ nke m ọnọdụ gị n'onu ochokuo gị ogbuo gị pee. Thank you for joining me. Yes, it's going to be a very brief one because it's very late. We've been from one meeting to another today. I said it will look like a scene for me if I don't come live at all today. So I had to come at least to reignite your consciousness, to awaken your spirit, to make you understand that we are still in charge, and you must know that power has changed hands. Power has changed hands. Biafrans are now in charge, and there's anybody that is trying to deceive you about sit at home, tell them don't go there. Don't go there. Sit at home continues. Sit at home continues. There's nothing that changes it, and nothing will ever change it until Biafra comes or before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. If anything will stop sit at home, it is the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or the coming of Biafra. I'm telling you. So that day, anybody that is thinking about it, there's no time frame. Anybody thinking about sit at home being stopped, tell that person to go and sleep. That it is not possible. Sit at home can never be stopped. Tomorrow is locked down. The whole of Biafra land locked down. As it has always been, so it must be. Tell them that Biafrans are now in charge. Why do I know? Because the governments of the zoo, they are no longer relevant in Biafra land. Everybody has said it. Everybody that knows it is saying it. Even the pastors that they believe, they're telling them, listen to Pastor Elijah, and then I will continue.
Took the major prophet of God and enter into what's called the political landscape of the southern eastern region of this country. There's going to be what's called emancipation. Power in the southeast will move out of all their governors and enter the citizens of the southeast.
Do you understand? Power moving out of the governors, the senators, entering the hands of the Biafrans themselves, the citizens, the controllers, the ones that are now in charge, the government of Biafra. Nigeria is gone. As far as Biafra land is concerned, anything Nigeria, anything governor, senator is gone. Forget it. Repeat it again, man of God.
Power in the southeast will move out of all their governors and enter the citizens of the southeast.
That's so.
Do you know why? Do you know why? No governor will have mouth again.
No mouth.
In the southeast. Do you know why? Do you know why? Governor will say, oh, tomorrow we are going to commission road. And the people will say, that road will be commissioned next year. Because it's going to be what's called a political landscape emancipation. And then when somebody is coming out to contest, shame go to catch up. Amen.
Amen.
God is working for us. So we in this country, God is working for us. It will come to a point that people will say, no, let us do the right thing. We can't continue this way. And things will turn around for good.
Thank you. Listening to the way our Prime Minister responded to one Okoko that was concerned about business. Listen carefully.
So maybe people like the presidentials will feel the heat of what is happening. So that's one thing I just want to ask about.
And who tell you that the presidential are not feeling the heat today? Who tell you that the heat? Let me tell you, it is because the way you have to deal with this particular present issue, you cannot run away from it. Nigeria was designed, structured in a way so that it will be very, very difficult for you to rise up against them. So first of all, they push you out of the government so that you can struggle by yourself, build road by yourself, build electricity for your community, good water, build water and open water for community, give them schools, even start giving scholarships to people in your community. And then why the government control billions? Why the government have the opportunity and the possibility to do those things you are doing with your own sweat? They structured Nigeria. The reason why they did it because they know you can't stand slavery. They know you can never ever stand slavery. They know that if that is not done, you are going to rise up and liberate yourself from them. So they structured it in a way that you are going to go into business. So everything about you is business. You don't care about government. Now it has metamorphosed to this particular stage where you are now telling me how you have business, how you own business. It is all about business, business, business. So they have conditioned your mind. And what I'm here to do is to liberate you from that business slavery mentality. And I'm doing it without looking back. If you like, die today, another person is there to live the life of their dream in Biafra land. I don't care what happens to your business because that is what is used to cage you and enslave you in Nigeria. So I'm here understanding the system very well. I am doing everything to liberate you. If you do not enjoy this freedom, your children will enjoy it. If you don't enjoy this freedom, your grandchildren will enjoy it. If you do not enjoy this particular freedom, people from your family, extended family, will grow to enjoy it. So I'm not fighting for you, my brother. I'm fighting for the future generation of my own children, my own grandchildren, my great-great-grandchildren to come. I am not
Thank you.
I'm not selfish like you, who will think about. You think I'm not living good in Finland? You think that putting my life online and now I cannot go to certain places? You think that I don't like Nkwobi? You think I don't like to chase all the women in chase in Nigeria? You think I don't like it? I like it, my brother. But I have sacrificed all those nonsense lives for your own freedom, for the freedom of your children. And you're here telling me about business. What Nigeria have designed, structured systematically to subjugate you into this slavery that you are. I am going to do everything. If it requires crashing your business, it will crash. And at the end of the day, you're going to rebuild your business back. Well, after the war, how much were given to you? 20 pounds. Did you not survive? Didn't people not come back to life? We came back to life just 60 years. Just 60 years. We have taken over everywhere in Nigeria. So you are going to be ready to sacrifice that thing, that particular luxury. You are enjoying it, sacrifice it. Because Nigeria did it so that you can never rise up against them. And that's why some people are worried, what is going on? Many Biafrans, business people who have money, they're not supposed. I'm not expecting them to support what we're doing. We have done very, very fine. As you can see, we have sophisticated weapon with the small money we are raising, and we are still going far. We are still going further, moving very, very fast. And a lot of them, a lot of people like you are surprised. Do we have arms to fight Nigeria? Some of you, when you ask them question, they don't have problem with liberating Biafra, but they will ask you, do you have arms? Do you have arms to fight Nigeria? Do you have a helicopter? Do you have, where is your armor tank? Where is your fighter jet? Where is your warship? We don't need all those things to fight Nigeria. We are fighting them today and defeating them. Are you not seeing it? They will come, they will die. The worst part of this war, or the most interesting part of this war, is that we see them and they don't see us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prime Minister. Even all of us, me, myself, I'm personally happy and I'm fully in support of the struggle we are in. But my only concern is that it is affecting us.
Like I said, it is going to affect you till Biafra come. And let me tell you, if you think it is affecting you now, you have not started. Just pack your bag and leave Southeast, leave Biafra land. Go to North, where it will not affect you. After Biafra has been declared and defended, you can come back if you make it alive. Thank you.
You see the mentality of some idiots. They are telling him what will save him and give him a future that will be void of Nigeria, void of criminality. His cry that is affecting him. Why will it not affect you? It will affect you before you will gain. Thank you very much, Cliff eBay. Thank you so much for your super chat. Cliff eBay, you have really been blessing me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. May Chuko Kabiama bless you for always remembering to give your brother a cup of water. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. And somebody in the comment section was asking for Togo. What's your name? Usha Osman. Pastor Van Van, please. I need Togo IPOB. I have put the number there, and I'm sure you may have seen it. Take the number, call the coordinator or the rep of Togo, and connect with what we are doing. Because the stage where we are now, you don't need to be asking, do you have bullets? Do you have ammunition? We need every resources to get all the bullets, to get all the ammunition to face our enemies. We need them now. So now that power has changed hands, we are now in charge, we are in control, and everything about Biafra land is being determined and decided by us. Then you need to equip our army. We need to do that. Very, very important. Because the story about Nigeria must not be said about Biafra. It must not be. You know, how can somebody, after you finish voting for these criminals, you come and start crying? Look at this one now. Look at this one. Just look at this one. Listen to him now, how you will cry. Not happy with my president. I'm not happy with my president. I'm regretting for not happy with my president. I'm regretting for voting for my president and for voting for APC. Because this is not what we voted for. Okay. No, we are not voting for. We're not voting for suffering. Okay. We voted for peace. Okay. Tranquility. Okay. And for to alleviate poverty. Okay. Let me tell you, if he and his partners are giving reduced fuel price, it will reach common man on the street rather than giving it to private sector who are already bellyful. They are going to share this money, no doubt about it. What do we gain for the past 7 months? We voted for President Tinubu in Miloka. I'm a Yoruba man. I regretted for voting for him. See, this is somebody that Koro. He's even opening his mouth, shamelessly saying, I voted for him. What is it that will actually inspire you to even think about voting? Even if you are one Nigeria, inspire about voting for Emiloko, voting for Tinubu. What? Are you voting for him because he's intelligent or because you see what did he do for you in Lagos State? Agbero everywhere. Is that what he did for you? You see, Koro, this man has no certificate. This man has nothing to prove. He cannot even stand any debate. And look at you. Why will you not vote for him? This one now, you will hear him today. He will tell you that he's a senior officer, whatever he was. And he cannot even express himself. Belefu. He's a Belefu. Somebody that say, let me play it so you understand, you know, they say that birds of identical plumage perambulates in a similar corrigendum. So a man like this with such, you know, mentality, he will always flow with people like Tinubu. And after he finish, you come and you start crying. I'm regretting voting for my president. Listen to him. You see, this man is a senior man in government, that cannot even express himself like this. Listen to him.
Here this morning, no doubt about it. What do we gain for the past 7 months? We voted for President Tinubu Imilokan. I'm a Yoruba man. I regretted for voting for him because this is not what we bargained for. I'm also a retired director.
A retired director. A retired director. This man is a senior man where he is working, either for government or for private sector. He is a retired director. Look at him. A retired director that cannot even express himself. Why will he not vote for Tinubu? A man without certificate. Maybe he himself doesn't even have certificate. That's why he voted for Tinubu. And today he's crying. When people like Sunday Igboho and if everybody were calling for Yoruba Nation, none of them they didn't support. And immediately, they crashed on Igboho, and Igboho was nowhere to be found. All the old man, but the old man that was carrying Igboho up and down, and the rest of them, all of them, they said, our brother, our brother, our brother. Today they are crying. Shameless people. Listen to him.
Tinubu Imilokan. I'm a Yoruba man. I regretted for voting for him because this is not what we bargained for. I'm also a retired director.
Okay.
I'm telling you, a retired director collecting 75,000 naira at Federal.
Okay, Federal.
You have 5 children or 4 children. How will you cope? Nothing for retirees. We are still suffering. They are telling us that we should manage. The vice president said we should pay our percent for 10 years. So until all Nigerians die finish before they can resuscitate us. Let God spade a spade. This government is not doing well. Thank you.
When I never see anything, the country, everybody that knew about the space called Nigeria, people like this are my brother here, who understand the way Africa is structured, who knows very well that there's no headway except a revolution or something good happens. This is what he had to say about Nigeria. Listen to our brother Maponga.
Tell me, Nigeria, after 60 years of mining oil, why up to date you don't have a processing and a refinery to purify your oil and sell petrol to the world? That's why the oil pipes of Nigeria passing through villages where poverty is worst. British Petroleum in Nigeria has to import back its own fuel as a processed product at a price 3 to 4, 5 times more than they send it out of the country. No, those mines don't belong to us. The government signed a document with the British government, and it's in the constitution. It's in the law that Britain will mine this place for the next 99 years. I don't know how long is the lease. So you have the same law that you vote leaders into. And when they get into this law, the Western world always make sure the person going onto that chair understands the law, which protects us. So the revolutionaries that are coming in now seem to have poor knowledge of law.
Only revolution, and that is the revolution you see taking place from Biafra angle now. The revolution that we have, eaten everything, what our hair, everything, and have sworn that nothing will make us turn back. We will make sure we chase them out of Biafra land, all of them. And there is no negotiation. That's why our prime minister told them before, if you are coming to negotiate with me, no, I am not open for negotiation until the last man is free. Until the last man is free. Not open for negotiation until the last man is free. That's why Biafra land, as it has entered our hand now, we must control it until we begin to build the structures and begin to build the skyscrapers and begin to take over the sewages and change everything. Build our seaports, build our airplanes. I am telling you, we will build and we will protect our land. Yes, we need to equip ourselves. We will equip ourselves and be armed to the teeth. Yeah, so why Nigeria, they are ready to fight? If they are fighting us, our men will be waging against them, and the people building, engineers will be building. Yes, engineers will be building our railways, building our airports, building our seaports, building everything while we protect our land. That is why when we tell you in October, before the end of October, Biafra will be declared, because we are in charge. And the only way we can prove that we are in charge is we must maintain and sustain this momentum. We must do what? We must maintain and sustain this momentum. Some of you that did not, have an idea of history, now gradually you understand. You can now see that the plan was that, look, you people should have a tomorrow. There shouldn't be a future. Somebody like Gowon, who is still alive today, and I know that the reason why God is keeping him alive, at least to witness the carnage going on in Plateau today, is for him to understand that the errors he made while he's on his way to hell, he will feel the torture of hell before he gets there, literally. I'm telling you, go on. Because when Ojukwu told him on Aburi we stand, and he refused and insisted, and he even had the guts on the man to tell Ojukwu, on Aburi you will fall. Ojukwu told him, on Aburi I stand. He said, okay, on Aburi will fall. An agreement that was made. They confused him to renegade, and then today, look at what is happening to his people. Look at what is happening to the place he was so proud to be a one Nigerianist. Good man, my brother. I don't know if it is it too late for you to join me? Because I came in very late because of our program. Let me just put up the link for you, my brother, good man. If it is not late for you to join me, why not? So that at least we can have up to like 45 minutes. Because I intended not to have more than 30 minutes because I know it is late. But I'll put up the link for you, good man. I know you might have something, in case you have something to say. That's my brother, good man. So I will be having a regular collabo with good man going forward. We need to, be teaming up most of the time, myself and good man, so that Biafrans will get more of this power, because we need forcefulness and we need power to dislodge these enemies. There is a historic post that I shared on my Twitter space. The link, I've posted it on the comment section. If Goodman is willing to come, why not? Or any other person, it's okay. Yes. Heli say his people are facing the repercussions. I'm telling you. So for you to appreciate what I'm saying about Gowon, let me bring this posts, something I shared on my page. Something I shared on my page today. Okay, there are some things on my page that I want to share. Let me quickly share this one first. Please, then I will. Okay. I first of all play this one. Let me take my earpiece for backup. Okay, backup. Oh, guys.
And I'm telling you the agenda, elements, religion.
This advert don't let me start this my backup well. Okay, it's working now. All right, please, I'll play this video and then I'll play another video that is about 9 minutes. Listen to this guy. This guy is a Muslim guy, but he's going to be telling you what is actually happening in Nigeria. Listen to him.
Elements, religious, Islamic element in the Yoruba ethnic group, to use them to destabilize that mighty people who have built empires like Oyo and other places long before anything. But they are looking for some weak elements. Like Tunumbu is a weak element. People think he's powerful, but he's a weak element in the Yoruba war. These are the weak elements they want to use to be able to push the Islamic agenda. People have been telling you that Islamic agenda is a lie. No, it's true. I can tell you that I was born a Muslim. My people have been Muslim since the 7th century. I'm a Madinga. And we have been Muslim. There is nobody in my ethnic group who is Christian. All my people have been Muslim. And I studied Islam in northern Nigeria. And I'm telling you, the agenda is to push that country toward Islamic agenda or destroy it completely. So to your question, I will tell you that Nigeria does not have a bright future for now. It doesn't have a bright future for now. The elements that are in the north, and most of them are receiving grants. Some of them, even in university, they are getting grants from this Qatar, and all the extreme Islamic group are giving them money. And they are building, their power is increasing day by day in the political system. They are even creating billionaires that eventually tomorrow they want to control western part of Nigeria. The East a little bit stubborn for them. Eastern Nigeria is stubborn. That's why they are isolating them. The isolation of so-called Igbo, it's not because Igbo hate Nigeria. Igbos are the most Nigerian than any Nigerian. They are every part of Nigeria you find them. They have their own problem for sure, like every African group. But the issue, they are not the problem. But they are acting a little bit stubborn to the Islamic agenda. So they have to be isolated. And to do that, you need one of the most powerful group, which is the Yoruba group. If you don't use Yoruba, you can't succeed. And the Yoruba group is very educated. So what do? You look for the weak one among them, which is the Islamized ones, and play on their religious sentiment. And then you destabilize the country. I can tell you, my friends, you need a revolution.
Did you see that? Did you hear that? I can tell you, my friends, you need a revolution. Now, you see, this guy mentioning Yoruba, he is very, very correct. Do you know that the Fulani went into Ondo State, rampage and ravaged Ondo State, died and left trails of massacre on their way? And while they left, they discomfited the Amoteku. Amoteku were nowhere to be found. But when they left, they gave this brown envelope Punch newspaper. They gave them money, and you know what Punch did? Punch came back and said, we have overcome them. We have overcome, what do you call them? We have overcome the terrorists. They are nowhere to be found. We defeated them. Let me bring the posts that the idiotic, what do you call them? The idiotic brown envelope, nonsensical Yoruba media. Look at what they posted. I'll show you now. You see that? Punch newspaper. Amoteku. We can't be overwhelmed by headsmen. Amoteku boasts. According to him, many of the criminal headsmen had been arrested and prosecuted in courts according to the law. Ask Amoteku, arrested by who? Where are they? If you arrested them, Chabi, you will bring their picture. When they tie your people, they put their pictures everywhere. Now, they tie your people and they leave the blood stain everywhere, their bodies on the street. You are claiming you arrested them. Then where are the people you arrested? And not only that, you say you arrested them and you are prosecuting them in court. When they come to you to tie your people, do they prosecute you in any court? Which court are you prosecuting them? And they're talking about according to the law. Which law? You see what Yoruba are doing? They give them money. They give Yoruba money. That's why that young man was saying they are using Yoruba. It is easy. It is Yoruba they want to use. They used them before. Now they are using them again. They will not learn. You know why they will not learn? Because they think now their brother is there. Their brother is there, but they are feeling even the more grunt of the pain, of the hunger and suffering. One of them, as old as he is now, is already crying. I regret voting for my president. He's still calling him my president. Shameless brown envelope people. Good man, please take the microphone from me, I beg.
Pastor Bam Bam Bam. Nwa Chineke. Hi, make I find somewhere hide, make I not wake my neighbor. Hi, nah. One name madu. The cry of these people is sweeting me. It is sweeting my belly because if they don't cry, they will not wake up. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Go on, we can hear you.
Yes, you go ahead.
It's like my network is crazy.
No, your network is okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Your network is good.
Try. See that elderly man when they cry and hear the gospel truth when this guy come talk.
Yes, sir.
Hear the gospel truth.
Yoruba.
After everything, they have all now coming back to realize that we, the Igbos, the Biafrans, are the one holding the Nigeria, are the one that has been more patriotic than the patriotism itself. Can you hear me?
Live and clear, yeah.
Can you hear me, sir?
We can hear you live and clear, live and direct. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Hi, bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I am going to go Biafra. We have gotten Biafra.
We are home already.
We are home already.
Yes.
You had in confession that we are the ones that have stopped, that have slowed down their agenda.
Yes.
We are the ones. And people think it is still a joke. Islamization is a fact. Fulanization is a shock.
That is somebody that have been, his lineage is Islam. He said I will play that video again so that people will understand it. Generation upon generation, they have been.
You need to play it again.
He's telling you that, look, that if you think that Islamization is not coming, that it is real, no, it is real. That we are stubborn to them. That's why they are fighting us from left, right, and center, because we are stubborn to them.
Mm-hmm. Make I leave this place. Make I go outside.
Yeah. So while good man is trying to position himself, we have our brother Chukuma. Chukuma, please take the microphone, please.
Okay, thank you, my brother, Pastor Bam Bam Bam. I hope I'm coming out loud and clear.
You are coming out, yeah.
Am I coming out loud and clear?
You are coming out.
Okay, thank you, my brother. You see, okay, thank you, my brother. You see, one thing I want to let our people understand is that Chukwu have done a great thing to us. It is high time we start to appreciate him. It is high time we start to worship him and give him the honor and thanks for the great things he has done for us. Could it be that he did not let someone like Mazen Nandekane? What could be our fate? Could it be that if someone like our PM is not around, what could be our fate? This young man says something that we are stubborn. Not only stubborn, we are the formidable force that Chukwu used to stop these people. Otherwise, everybody could have been Islamized. And everything that is happening, nobody is talking. Now, this old man is crying. He never start. There's a normal song we used to sing those days. I say, my belly, my head. He's crying now. Now it's our own money. But when we are telling them, look at what is about to happen, they refuse to listen. Now, it remains for those idiots that are still among us, are working secretly with these people, to continue doing or committing all manner of evil against us. I say, to expose them, deal with them mercilessly. Because this thing is abomination. It's terrible, evil for mankind to experience this kind of a thing. I better go on. You're doing a great job. Honestly, I've been waiting for you to do this. Thank you.
Let me play this again. So that people will appreciate it more. Because this guy that is speaking here is a very deep-rooted Muslim.
elements, religious, Islamic element in the Yoruba ethnic group to use them to destabilize that mighty people who have built empires like Oyo and other places long before anything. But they are looking for some weak elements. Like Tinubu is a weak element. People think he's powerful, but he's a weak element in the Yoruba war. These are the weak elements they want to use.
You see, you call him, they call Tinubu Jagaban. But this man who is a powerful Muslim, he's telling that Tinubu is a weak element. They are just using him as a tool. Tinubu is not powerful anywhere. You know, let me tell you, how can you consider Tinubu to be powerful? Somebody that they have even bribe all these senators, bribe all the judges, bribe everybody to make sure that they keep him there, even though they see he's struggling in Minoko. Sometimes he will be going about with catheter, wearing a pipe, peeing on his body. Yet they keep him there because he's the one you people think is your champion, but to them, he's the one that is easier for them to use. They're just using him. Tinubu does not know what is going on anywhere in the zoo. He has no idea what is going on. He is just an instrument they just want to use for the next 4 years. And because we know that this thing they are doing, if we do not act fast, they are going to be like erosion on us and wipe us out. So we are going to stand our ground. Can't you see? Tinubu doesn't even have the balls to mention the name of our prime minister. In the closet, when they tell him about Simon Ekpa, he will tell them, please, I don't want to call his name, or he will insult me. A man who is already afraid of being insulted. Is that a man? You know, it's just the cheapest thing they could use. Listen to this, our brother here. This is a Muslim brother here anyway. I consider him my brother because he's speaking the truth. Now listen to him.
But they are looking for some weak elements. Like Tinubu is a weak element. People think he's powerful, but he's a weak element in the Yoruba war. These are the weak elements they want to use to be able to push the Islamic agenda. People have been telling you that Islamic agenda is a lie. No, it's true. I can tell you that I was born a Muslim. My people have been Muslim since the 7th century. I'm a Madinga. And we have been Muslim. There is nobody in my ethnic group who is Christian. All my people have been Muslim. And I studied Islam in northern Nigeria. And I'm telling you, the agenda is to push that country toward Islamic agenda or destroy it completely. So to your question, I will tell you that Nigeria does not have a bright future for now. It doesn't have a bright future for now. The elements that are in the north, and most of them are receiving grant.
Yes, it does not have bright future for now, forever, not just for now, but forever. He has sealed it. There is no future for Nigeria. I have to leave my room and go to the roadside. It has no future at all. He can tell you from vast knowledge of him being an Islamist that there is no future for it. The agenda is the agenda to overwhelm Nigerians with Islamization, but what they are not also remembering to say is Fulanization. Because the Yorubas thinks, some of them thinks, because they have this Islamic affiliation, so therefore there is a glimmer of salvation for them. But they have failed to see the other side of the card, that it is not just Islamization, it is Fulanization. Islamization is to deceive those who have this affiliation for Islam, thinking that they will be spared because they are Islamic. Little did they know that Fulani doesn't recognize them. Fulani only knows about Fulani. Only Fulani they know about. Every other one is Banza. You are Banza. They will slay you and take over your land. Those that are left will be paying takia and be serving them. They are very lazy. They can do nothing of their own. So the remnants will become their servants. Servants of servants. The Yoruba should understand what is coming. It is very, very destructive.
Yes.
You see how they are playing hanky-panky with their journalists, with their brown envelope journalists that has been lying from when Nigeria started. This time around, that lie will swallow them because they will be lying against themselves because they are lying machine. They are comfortable lying. How can you say you have arrested who? Arrested terrorists. Who are you to arrest the terrorists? When the villagers come up, army will come and arrest all of them. So how did you turn around to go and arrest them? How? Punch us and vagabond newspapers. Where did you see the terrorists to arrest them? Who give you the mouth? The most to arrest government first son? The terrorists.
They said they arrested them overnight. And they concluded, they said, and prosecuted them according to the law. You arrested them within 24 hours and prosecuted them according to the law. When? Okay, in the night, you arrested them in the night, and that night, you set up a court and prosecuted them. You see how they lie?
Because Nigerians don't have the capacity to reason. So any lie that is thrown at them, they swallow it as their truth. And that is why they are waiting for the bomb to hit their individual heads before they realize the agenda that is coming against them. Thank you, my brother. Let me go inside.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Ezioku, please take the microphone, my brother.
Yes, good evening, my brother, Raf Jamaka Ajere. God bless you. God will continue to bless you because our leader has said it before that consistency is the key. And I believe him because all that I'm saying today are consistency. People who are consistent, not those who are not serious, who did not even mean the business in the first place. These people here today, like you and every other one that is also consistent, are doing the needful. Yes, we are talking about this. In fact, I want to talk about these Nigerians. These Nigerians, I don't know what is actually wrong with Nigerians. Yes, I am not a Nigerian. I'm a Biafran, but then I want to talk to Nigerians because I don't know what is actually wrong with them. Although maybe they are frustrated Nigerians. Frustrated Nigerians. It is high time you begin to leave all those crumbs and begin to face reality before it is too late. It's almost late already because the level of these fellows, the way these nomadic Fulanis are just fronting whatever they are fronting, and some people are looking at it because of their selfish interest. Both their leaders, very pathetic, all of them grouped together and doing the same thing. Look at OPC. You catch a Fulanese who has been killing people, causing a lot of mayhem, destroying lives and properties. And you are saying that you arrested them. So do what? So do what? By arresting them, prosecuting them with which lawyer in this country? In which court are they taking this fellow to? Is that not laughable? These are killers, these are murderers. These people are not Nigerians, these are nomadic Fulanese, radical type in that matter. And you caught these fellows and you say you arrested them, you want to prosecute them. Those that were prosecuted, they themselves, they are seeing that they are hearing what they are doing with them. They just try to rehabilitate them and push them to Nigerian army. Today, they are still killing and destroying lives and property. And this OPC, Yoruba people, it is high time for you people to wake up, to face reality. Deal with these killers. Deal with them once and for all. And so that there will be peace in the land. You cannot continue to give these people and say you are taking them to court. Which court? Who is going to take these people to court? What is happening in this country? Are we not tired? Nigerians, wake up for reality, for crying aloud. This is not time to begin to do hanky-panky. This is the time to face the reality. Take the bull by the horn. Deal with all these killers. Deal with them and don't mercy anybody, because they themselves, when they catch you, you are not spared. These people destroy lives and property. Deal with every one of them. Myself, I'm not happy each time I begin to hear all this, their talk and all of that. I call them selfish Nigerians. Selfish Nigerians. Wake up, because the river is about to drown you people. It's about to drown you people. It is time to wake up before you drown. These people are coming with different tactics to overrun you, and you will leave your land and they will occupy it. Before you know, you run into IDP camp. You are not coming back to that land again. No. The moment they chase you away from there, you are not coming back again. Nigerians, wake up. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
So much. Thank you so much. Let me just conclude this particular video on this young man, because what he said here, if you don't have ear, at least ask somebody else to listen to him. Listen to him.
It completely. So to your question, I will tell you that Nigeria does not have a bright future for now. It doesn't have a...
Somebody's calling me. Chukuma, did you call me? Did anybody call my attention?
Can I come in?
Okay, come in and draw your own so that I will play the... Okay, come now.
I wanted to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, my dear. You see, I want to remind you, one of our leaders warning or prophecy to this. Told them that if they continue to support evil, okay, thank you, my dear. He told them that if they continue to support evil, that one day evil will catch up with them. Now look at what happened. See how they just buy people, they are finished. They give them that brand envelope again, and they still accepted it and then come out and have announced this nonsense. That is to show you that, my brother, you just as if they play, if they show, and our leader have said it, and I don't have any doubt concerning what is going on over there. But I just watching them to see how they can sit up to fight this thing. Otherwise, more of this thing is going to come, and they will not escape it. Because there we are busy looking at the government. Well, the government is just like a celebrity that they show them for their face to deceive them not to look at the other side to know what is going on the other side. And they continue believing in this nonsense. And all this atrocity is going on. And innocent people are losing their lives, losing their properties. And nobody's talking about it. Instead of them to say the truth, they capitalize in lie because they have envelope has entered their hand. You see, it is very, very unfortunate to them. If they do not wake up now, let them learn from us. So we have woke up, and this kind of nonsense will not happen again in our land. That's what we are fighting seriously every day, and I continue telling our people that what you owe us is to support the government. Support the government that are doing the needful for you. Don't shy away. Otherwise, you will say it didn't concern you. One day it will reach your own person, or even reach you directly. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. All right. Now listen to this young man draw his conclusion on this.
So to your question, I will tell you that Nigeria does not have a bright future for now. It doesn't have a bright future for now. The elements that are in the north, and most of them are receiving grants. Some of them, even in university, they are getting grants from this Qatar, and all the extreme Islamic group are giving them money. And they are building, their power is increasing day by day in the political system. They are even creating billionaires that eventually tomorrow they want to control western part of Nigeria. The East a little bit stubborn for them. Eastern Nigeria is stubborn. That's why they are isolating them. The isolation of so-called Igbo, it's not because Igbo hate Nigeria. Igbos are the most Nigerian than any Nigerian. They are every part of Nigeria, you find them. They have their own problem for sure, like every African group. But the issue, they are not the problem. But they are acting a little bit stubborn to the Islamic agenda. So they have to be isolated. And to do that, you need one of the most powerful groups, which is the Yoruba group. If you don't use Yoruba, you can't succeed. And the Yoruba group is very educated. So what do? You look for the weak one among them, which is the Islamized ones, and play on their religious sentiment. And then you destabilize the country. I can tell you, my friends, you need a revolution.
You need what? A revolution. You need a revolution. There's something I need to do now. Let me bring the historical post that I made earlier today. Okay, this one is something you must listen to. Okay. Okay. Please, this one, everybody must listen to it. I'm going to like to play because about 9 minutes. Just listen to it. This man is from which side of Yoruba? No, not Yoruba. From which side of he is from what do you call these people? He's from the river side, the Iguacha side of Biafra land, you know. But just listen to the historical facts he brought here. Will blow your mind. The truth of what happened, you know, before the war and after the war. Just listen, everyone.
We are given to him by the Northerners. One, that he should arrest all the coupists and eliminate them. That was number one. Now, again, was in order to unify the federal civil service, not the regions, but the federal civil service, so that he can follow the military command of command, control, and communication in order to put the country in a stable way before probably talking about administration. Now, enacted the Decree 34, Unification Decree. And this decree was one thing that led the Fulani-led government of the time that had a vacuum, because they never wanted the government to be handed over to anybody. You remember Ahmad Bali's comment, ruthlessly prevented not to hand over to anybody. So when an Igbo man became the head of state, they felt that it was Igbo people that flawed it, whereas it was not just Igbo. And now Igbo man became the head of state, they get furious. And he now unified with that unification decree. They forgot to know that he was not unifying the regions. It was only unifying the federal civil service. But they asked him to withdraw that unification decree. In fact, the northern elders asked Hassan Osman Kassina, the then Kaduna, the northern governor, the military governor, to tell Agin Rossi to withdraw that unification decree. Otherwise, they would declare Northern Nigerian Republic from the rest of Nigeria. So that was done. But because he did not do what they wanted, they gathered, and you all know the story. He was killed in Ibadan. And a Nembe man also was killed alongside him. That Nembe man was the orderly to Brigadier Zakaria Maimalabi too, and was also an orderly aide-de-camp to Agin Rossi in the Congo War in 1960. That Nembe man was still the same guest of Stephen. But that was the one leading to that second massacre, which they call the second coup. And when they killed him, they started killing people from barracks. They did not only do that. Every pregnant woman that is from this territory, if they catch you, they butcher you, bring the child, cut the head of the child like that. Some people, they put them with sticks, pin them with sticks, behead them, put the sticks on. These are things that were very gruesome, that they have hidden those histories. Now, at the time, Ojukwu was the head of state, was the governor of the Eastern region. So when this scenario unfolded, Ojukwu told Agin Rossi that he should be careful with using the North to be his aid. But Agin Rossi, being a patriotic man, the Igbos are very patriotic people. Sorry to say for others that may hate them, I don't care. But they are very patriotic people. Because of their patriotism, they were not seeing this danger. They were still talking about one Nigeria at the time. But when Ojukwu being the governor, they made Gowon to be the head of state. Ojukwu said no, Gowon can never be the head of state. I'm summarizing into it. Ojukwu cannot be, Gowon cannot be the head of state. The reason is, Gowon was a lieutenant colonel after other Eastern lieutenant colonels. Then there were two senior officers from Yoruba land, Brigadier Babafemi Ogundipe and another Colonel Adebayo. So Ojukwu was saying that, look, at the death of Aginrosi, let it be that the position follows the military rank, that they should give to Baba Tope, the Yoruba man, to be the head of state, since he's the highest living person at the time. Otherwise, Adebayo, if Ogundipe will not take it, or else to the other lieutenant colonels that are before Gowon. But no, they will not, until even the American ambassador, that Matthew, the British High Commissioner, Sir Comin Bruce, all of them pressed on Murtala. In fact, Murtala and Major Martin Adamu had written an address for Northern Nigerian Republic, handed that address to Gowon, who in turn handed that document to MD Yusuf, the then police special operation head. MD Yusuf is Mohammed Diko Yusuf. He was handed over to. And when he was given, he now handed that same document to his cousin, Justice Bello, at that time, who came to Lagos for corruption investigation in the Ministry of Communication or so, who saw the danger too, because already the British people have told them that they amalgamated the South and the North in order to use the wealth of the South to encourage that of the North. And that if they should break up at that time, they will suffer. So the British High Commissioner even told Murtala and his Martin Adamu, that if they leave that moment, they will suffer, so they should not. And that if Brigadier Ogundipe became the head of state, it will gather the world against the North. And so that is how they worked until they pacified their mind with Yakubu Gowon. Which is why when Ojukwu said no, it could not be because of his rank, they double promoted Yakubu Gowon into Major General. From Lieutenant Colonel, they bypassed Colonel, they bypassed Brigadier, and made him Major General. That is why Gowon became Major General. Now, with this contest between the Eastern governor and that of the federal government, led to the Ghanaian president of that time, the Ghanaian military head of state, Lieutenant General Joseph Ankara, to invite Ojukwu and his team, and that of the federal government, to Aburi. And when document, which if Gowon had kept, we would not have been talking what we are talking today. But that document was a Confederate Republic of Nigeria. You go back and study what Confederate Republic is. Because of time, I will not be able to go into that details. So when they returned back, Ojukwu told Gowon that if Gowon will come and implement that document, he can now work with it. Gowon even stood up and embraced him. They were all comrado there. When they returned back, Ojukwu, because of that, felt that he has gone to make peace, right? Yeah. So he now announced to the Eastern regional people, those who escaped from the North, that he has made peace so they can go back to their areas of where they survived. Unfortunately, for those who listened to him, when they went back to their areas in the North, a month later, they were massacred. Ojukwu died without guilt. Ojukwu died without guilt. Our father died without guilt. And when that happened, a Nembe people, the Nembe Ezon man, my own king, Megiten, now called Ojukwu, in Port Harcourt, the king of Nembe, His Royal Majesty Osamade Francis Joseph Alagwa, Mingiten of Nembe, called Ojukwu to Port Harcourt. They met in Port Harcourt. And it was the Mingiten of Nembe that told him, you've done your best. That we thought, because Gowon, when he returned back, the federal government, BBC now made another recalcitrant publication or broadcast that the three governors and the head of state has bowed down to Ojukwu. So when they made that statement, it now made the northern elders call for Gowon, asked him what document did he go to sign. When they showed him, because they have been.
Okay, I don't know if there's another one. Let me see. Hold on, guys. There should be. Let me see if there's another video. Oh, is that the last of the videos? Hold on. Okay, there's another one, I think so. I'll bring it up.
And at the point in time, they were still killing our people. They were massacring our people, even putting them in vehicles down to Port Harcourt, down to Onitsha, down to Umuahia, down to Aba. That is what they were doing. They had the free will. And because Gowon cannot stop them, which is the reason the Mingitan of Nebe now met Ojukwu, and the Portuguese called this extrusion of the southern part into the sea, Biafra. The Portuguese called that area Biafra, although Biafra existed long before them. Are you understanding? Yes. But in the modern nomenclature of this territory, which is why if you look at the old Nigerian map, from Bayelsa down to the east to Akwa Ibom, we have this as Bat of Biafra. Then from Bayelsa to the west, we have Bat of Benin. Then the old water is called the Gulf of Guinea. So because our king felt that the Bat of Biafra involves his own kingdom, and to be an all-inclusive thing, he took it to Ojukwu and said, look, Gowon cannot protect us anymore. So use this name and call the eastern region, which includes us, as Biafra, to be a country of our own away from Nigeria. That is one thing we have to mention there clearly. I'm mentioning this so that our Igbo cousins too will understand. Ojukwu did not wake up to just declare it, because he's a very trained historian and a senior military officer. So he asked my king, did you discuss this with your coastal elders? That's number one. Two, he told him that if he declares, the Nigerian side will wage war, because one, it was an impromptu thing that we never planned for, and that we have not even done international consultation. We don't even have money. But because when you...
Wow. I love history like this, but unfortunately, this is the last of this video. If anybody have the complete video of this man where he's narrating this particular thing, I would like to have it. If you have it, please, you call me and get my attention. Some of the videos you sent, if I don't check it, it's because maybe I didn't know when you sent it. But if you see this video, the full video, call me and give it to me so that we'll play it at a stretch like this, because it's good for you to have this history of what happened. I know, but whether or not you have the history, we are going home. You understand? But having a knowledge of this history, will make you understand that we as Biafrans, we have never been troublemakers. When you hear our Prime Minister today say he's a good guy, the good guy didn't start with our PM. Ojukwu was the good guy. Philip Effiong was the good guy. Ralph Wazurike was the good guy until they corrupted him. And he started building a hotel. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is the good guy. And he remained the good guy today, even in their dungeon. And today, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is the good guy. We have never been the bad guys at any point. So that is why you need to equip yourself with the knowledge of this history to understand that we always follow peace with all men. We always follow holiness with all men. We don't look for trouble. It is but when you push us to the wall, we will tell you we are not afraid to fight. Do you understand? Ojukwu went with them to Aburi. Do you know that the decision at Aburi was not for Biafra to come? It was for us to have a confederate, if you listen to that man, a confederation whereby everybody will be in control of their own resources. Then the central power will not be so strong. It will be weak. But every region will enjoy their autonomy. So that the Igbo will be able to advance their, expertise. That was when Chief Michael Okpara was doing very well. And Britain, when they saw that, they said, no way, they stopped it. They told go on, why will you go and sign this thing? When they presented this thing to go on saw it. It was not a harm to them. It will help them. Do you know that if go on had went ahead with that, today, this middle belt to talk about today, in fact, it would have been a bolstering economy. They had good land. They would have been a powerful economy, doing very well. But the lazy people, the lazy Fulani, who does not want to work, but wants to take over the land that doesn't belong to them, they were being used by Britain to tell Gowon to stop that agreement. You know, to prove to you that they are the bad guys. Ojukwu, who was always the good guy, said, no, you cannot use me. Do you know, did you hear when this man said that when they returned and everything was okay, Ojukwu told everybody that had come back to Biafra land, he told them, we have made peace, so we are back from Aburi, we have made peace. Everybody can go back to where they came from. People went back. And those people that went back, they were massacred. They were massacred. And that's why this man was saying Ojukwu died with that guilt. He didn't just end by saying Ojukwu died. He said our leader died with that guilt. This man speaking is not Onyibo. He is from Iguacha. Not the Igbo speaking Iguacha. I think he's from Nembe side. From Nembe. Do you understand? So he acknowledges Ojukwu as his leader. Yes. Yeah, I have somebody in this room, good guy PM. Can you show me your video? Let me see you, please. Before I bring you in. Just your video, then you close it back. Good guy PM, open your video. Let me see you, then you can close it back. Okay, close it. All right. Good guy, say something, please.
Thank you, my dear brother, Pastor Vam. This video you just played now, I was shedding tears listening to this. Our dear brother.
We need a full package of it. So that we will play it. We need a. Please, anybody that have it, I put my number here. Send me the one that is clear. I have one. Somebody sent to me, but it's not clear. It's shaking. If you have a full one that the voice audio is okay and is better, please send it to me so that we'll upload it on our channel for people to watch it. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm even sending you a message on your WhatsApp now, begging you to please help me to send this video. Even the Muslim guy that's speaking, the guy spoke the truth.
Yes.
That is who we are. Anybody that spoke the truth, we acknowledge that person, no matter where you come from.
Yes.
That is we Biafrans.
Yes.
Please, even I send you a voice news on your WhatsApp. Say you should help me to send this to video. We need to use it to educate our brothers, especially in coastal region, who doesn't know what is going on. They are still, most of them are still playing one Nigeria list. They are in Nigeria, they are Nigeria. Some of them will say, I'm not. Can you imagine that I meet a girl 2 days ago? The girl said to me, he was asking me something. I said, okay. He was asking me something. I'm not supposed to say this, but I will say because of a translation what I'm about to say. He said I should give her money that she want to eat. That is his morning that you have not eaten anything. I said, okay, I don't have any money with me now, but I will do transfer for you. The girl said, okay, no problem. I said, okay, give me your account number. The girl called the account number. And I saw the name, Success, Chuku, Chinenye, Uchenna. And I asked the girl, are you from where? He says from Asaba. No, he says it's from what is it called?
Maybe one of these Delta area that has Igbo names.
Yeah, he says he's from Delta. And I asked her, are you Igbo? He said, no, I don't want to be Igbo. I said, do you know the meaning of Ugochukwu? I said, it's Ugochukwu. He said, Ugochukwu is my forefather's name. He said, my father, they be Ugochukwu. And I asked her, And you don't know the meaning. He said, yeah. And you have never asked your father the meaning of this name. Your great forefathers are bearing Ugochukwu and the Chineye. He said, no. I said, but say you are not Igbo. I said, because of this, I will not send you this money. Go and do this assignment. Ask your father the meaning of this name. And they call me anytime, any day. After the assignment, I will send the money for you. She was begging. I said, okay, let me give you the money. I will send it to you, but go and do this assignment and get back to me. Some of them don't know where they come from.
Sure.
That's why we need this kind of a video to educate our dear brothers and sisters. Most of them are still playing the name of one Nigeria list. They don't know what is coming. There is a great danger. Our leader warned us. Say these people are coming. I need gun and bullets. I need gun and bullets. Our leader was crying when he went to go and visit the so-called Igbo world leaders in the United States of America, saying, I need gun and bullet to defend this time. They said to him, you don't go drink as they drink, come. Our leader said to him, I didn't drink. I didn't drink, but I'm telling you people what is about to happen. It happened to the first Samuel when Hannah was crying, telling the God his heart. Eli said to him, this woman, you always drinking. You don't drink, come again. The woman said to him, no, sir, I didn't drink. But I'm telling God my mind, what is bothering me. Our PM have become a good man since yesterday till today and tomorrow.
Yes.
Ojukwu is a good man, as you just said. Our daddy Philip Effiong is a good guy. Our supreme leader, Obatobi Mburumburu, Maazị Nnamdi Israel Ukwu Kalu, is still a good guy. Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow. Nobody can delete that name from him. He's a good guy. So please, I'm thanking you guys for the work that you people are doing. Believe me, our leader will come outside and share and hug you people.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear brother. Please, I send you a voice note on your WhatsApp, please. I need the video to educate some people around me here.
See, if you follow me on Twitter, I already shared the videos on Twitter. I don't have them. I don't have copies of them downloaded. If you go on Twitter, you will just see the videos on Twitter. I can send you the links from Twitter so you can share it, the Twitter, so that people can even follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't Twitter your this thing already. I don't Twitter your this thing already this evening.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you, my dear brother.
Thank you. God bless
Shalom.
you. Shalom. Shalom. Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful. You know, so I'm going to leave you with these words. We are the good guys. We are the good guys. And then because God knows that we are the good guys, he made sure that the power changed hands from the bad guys to the good guys. And the good guys are now in charge. There's a new sheriff in town. And this sheriff in town is not the one that will give you burden or that will frustrate you. It's the one that will make life better for you. The Bible says that the thief cometh not but for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But he said, I have come, the good guy have come to give you life and to give you life in abundance. Biafra has come to give you life and to give you life in abundance. Biafra has come to give you peace and to give you security that you will enjoy. You are no longer going to be afraid. You are no longer going to dread your enemies. Rather, your enemies will dread you and they will be afraid of you. You are the good guys, and power has changed hands. Biafrans are now in charge, and nobody will tell us or give us what to do. We are the one that decide what happens in Biafra land. And that's why tomorrow, it's already midnight here, is sit at home. Tell everybody you know, if you're still watching us from Biafra land anywhere, tell them that nobody change anything, sit at home. Sit at home is sacrosanct as long as they have refused to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We must continue to tell them that that holy day that belongs to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Biafrans had to show them that even the day Christmas fell on Monday, Biafrans sat at home on Christmas Day. That's to show you how holy that Monday is. Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another savior, Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you. The Lord be gracious unto you and give you peace. I love you guys, but Kabiama loves you more. Until I see you again tomorrow morning, catch you phone. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. And I will not forget to appreciate you once again, Cliff eBay, for your support. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Dolo Fox. Wonderful family I've got here. Thank you so much. Good night, Helen. Good night, and God bless you all. Catch you phone.
You don't say to mama, you don't read. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality scan, nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set my Nnamdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwokika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwokika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. They tried by the canories. This reckless Fulani. They conquered the Lorraine. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day, every day, every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwokika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixinabioni terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Patami terrorist. Boko Haram in the army terrorist. They stop the people from farming terrorist. Abubakar Malami terrorist. Mainstream media swami terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafrans fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra, Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwokika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, one them run them out of Oduduwa land, one them Pararapana, run them out now, run them out now. Yo, divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU, all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus gave away Biafra.